This is HAARP, a real facility that sends powerful signals into the upper atmosphere. But why would anyone do that? It's located in a remote part of Alaska. From the ground, it looks like a field of antennas, rows of metal structures connected by cables stretching across the landscape. But this facility doesn't receive signals. It sends them, powerful radio waves directed straight upward into a region called the ionosphere. This is a layer high above the Earth, filled with charged particles, and it plays a critical role in how signals move across the planet. Radio, GPS, long-distance communication, all of it depends on how this layer behaves, and the ionosphere is not stable. It's constantly changing. Solar activity, magnetic disturbances, and natural fluctuations can all affect it. And when that happens, signals on Earth can start to behave differently. They can weaken, shift, or disappear completely. That's where HAARP comes in. Instead of just observing the ionosphere, it can interact with it. By transmitting controlled radio waves, it can create small temporary changes in that upper layer of the atmosphere. Not large scale, not permanent, but enough to study how signals respond. Scientists use this to understand how communication systems fail, how signals get distorted, and how to make them more reliable. In some experiments, they can even create faint artificial auroras, small, visible effects caused by energy interacting with the atmosphere. So officially, HAARP is a research tool, a way to study a system that already affects global communication. But there's a reason it raises questions. Because it doesn't just measure signals. It sends energy into a part of the atmosphere that controls how signals behave. And that leads to a simple question. If you can influence the ionosphere, even in a small, controlled way, how far can that influence go? In reality, there's no evidence of large-scale control. The effects are local, temporary, and limited. But the idea itself is enough to make people pause, because most of the systems we rely on are invisible, and they work until something interferes with them. So HAARP isn't a mystery. It's a real place running real experiments, but it operates in a part of the world we don't see and don't fully think about, which is why it feels unusual, not because it's hidden, but because it interacts with something most of us never notice. So what do you think? Is HAARP just a scientific tool or something we still don't fully understand?